Hi everyone at MTGOntario and manatdeprive.com. This is Fam again. We're doing another 8-4 Skies of Beard draft. This will be the third one. This time I'm flying solo. This is well after the GP, a couple of weeks after, and my house guests have all gone home back to Japan, and it's just me alone. Just a little bit of an announcement that I'd like to make before we get into things. That's why I started the video here. I just came back from a PTQ this weekend and I won it. So hopefully you'll be seeing me or checking me out, looking out for me at PT Paris and GP Paris, and I might make a whole long, like semi vacation out of that European trip, and I might just go attend the European Grand Prix in the area within like the next couple of months following GP Paris and PT Paris. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I also actually have family in Paris, so the timing could not be perfect, not be more perfect. So I'm going to be really happy to go join up and meet up with them. Okay, so let's just get things underway. First pack here, we got Argentum Armor, Corpscure, Dark Slick Drake, pretty much the only notable cards out of this pack. A lot of people think that like Argentum Armor is a little slow in this format. I tend to agree, especially in draft. It's a little bit slower than sealed, but like this pack doesn't have a whole lot to go on. I don't know if I want to jump right on the Infect bandwagon right away and go for the Corpscure. Like Dark Stick Drake is okay, but I don't really like blue in this format all that much. Infect was the deck that I drafted in the top 8 draft of my PTQ, and I won with that, but I think that overall Argentum Armor is fine here, and this pack's relatively weak, that I think I can just take Armor and keep my options open here. Because no matter what deck we'll play, we're going to play the Armor regardless, so I'm going to take that. Now we got to pick between Barrage Ogre, Trigon of Rage, Scudder, Life Staff, pretty much the only notable cards here. I think it's probably between the Barrage Ogre and the Scudder. The thing I like about black-based decks in this format is that if you're not the Infect player, you actually get to pick up cards like Scudder pretty late because you're either Infect or you're not. And in the case where you're not Infect, the Scudders are actually really good, but like Barrage Ogre is overall really good, and I think in a vacuum, it's the best card of this pack. Trigon of Rage is also very good. Like Trigon of Rage is really good for Infect too. We go that route. You know what? I'm gonna take the Trigon of Rage, and actually no, I'm gonna take the Barrage Ogre. I'm gonna go with the original pick. So now we have a turn to slag in our color. We could go Infect here as well with like Kerclaw, Beer, and Telgillad Fallen, and this pack's not that exciting. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move in on the turn to slag and stay red. Red is usually a good place to be. Okay, that's a pretty late Revoke Existence, so I'm going to take that as a signal and go white here. Bloodshot Trainees in our color, that's not that exciting, and the rest is not that great, so I'm going to take the Revoke. Ooh, so now we got Chrome Steed, Glinthawk, Idol, Dispense Justice in our colors. The Infect creatures looks like they dried up, so good thing we didn't move in on Infect. I really like Chrome Steed, I really like Glinthawk, Idol. Dispense Justice, the third card here. It just really comes down to these two commons. Stuff. Like I think, like Chrome Steed is just so good, but this is so good early. I think I just want to pick up the Chrome Steeds because they're just so powerful. 4 mana 4/4s, you can't turn them down. And if you just pick up Mana Mirrors later in the game, you know, you're going to pumping these guys out in turn 3. It's going to be ridiculous. This pack is sort of weak. Got a Spell Bomb, a Replica, and then Sunspear Shikari. Um, I think for this deck, I'd probably pick up the Spell Bomb for now. Like, I really don't like playing this guy. He just feels like a Graveyard almost all the time, and he usually tables, so I'm just gonna pick up the Spell Bomb because at least it cycles. This pack's relatively weak. I'm gonna take the Salvage Scout of this pack. We got Edge Champion and Gold Meter, and I am like absolutely not a fan of this card. It feels like it does nothing in this format unless you're playing against Infect. So I'm not even gonna look at it, and I'm gonna take this Mana Mirror and be happy with it. This pack's relatively weak. I'm gonna take the Necrogen Sensor over the Trigon. Hopefully pick up some Glint Hawks to go with that. A Wall of Tanglecore is fine. Pick that up. Ogre Gear Grabber does something. And more Salvage Scouts. Our deck looks okay for the first pack. Ideally we want to be in like a white-red Metalcraft deck, maybe even Furnace Celebration. We'll see where it goes from there. So yeah, while we're waiting for the packs, my plan, although this is very tentative at the moment, is to fly into Paris, go for the PT and for the GP. And then I looked at the GP schedule, and then there's one in Germany, and then, oh wait, let's just continue drafting for a second. Ooh, this is a really good pack. We have Contagion Class, Chimeric Mask, Golem Artisan, Revoke Existence, and a Mana Mirror for us. This is tough. I think overall we want like the Clasp. I think in a vacuum, Clasp is the best card of this pack. Chimeric Mask is alright, but I'd probably take Artisan over Chimeric Mask. I think it like Revoke Existence. Like they're both Revoke Existence and Clasp are both removal spells, but Clasp can combo with some things like Necrogen Sensor in our deck at the moment. We might pick up like, you know, Trigon of Corruption or something like that, so I think I want to take the Clasp here. There's also an artifact that sort of helps our Metalcraft. I don't know. This is tough. I really want this Artisan too. Like I want like all 5 of these cards, but we can't have everything. I'm gonna take the Clasp here. This pack's a little dry. It's either Mana Mirror or Snapsail Glider, and I think I'd rather take Mana Mirror at this point because we have like, looks like we might have like a little bit of a heavy curve, and we need as much mana as possible. Ooh, wow, that's a really late Carnifex Demon. Can I switch for that? I might be able to. I don't have that many white cards. I mean, otherwise taking a Perilous Mirror of this pack. You know what? I mean, I'm losing basically, like, I might not even play these Salvage Scouts. I'm only really losing a Revoke Existence, so I'm going to take this Carnifex Demon. Like, now we have the option of taking a Origin Spellbomb and stay white, or Mirror, which just seems fine just to take the Mirror, keeps us open, and it's black, so we'll do that. I mean, this pack doesn't have a whole lot to offer. It's just really a Mana Mirror, maybe a Ferivore. But I think I just want the Mana Mirror again. We might even be able to splash this Revoke Existence by the way the packs are going. This pack doesn't have a whole lot. I don't want to pick up another Necrogen Sensor. Because we don't have a Glint Hawk. I think I'll take this Origin Spellbomb. And, you know, maybe we'll cut the Carnifex Demon, maybe not. Okay, I think we are going to cut it because this is a really late Glint Hawk idol, and I'm going to take it here. We have enough Mana Mirrors as it is, so we don't need another Leaden Mirror. I'm going to take that. Now we have a choice between like Furnace Celebration and Strider Harness, Origin Spellbomb. It's pretty tough. Got 2 Spellbombs, got a Barrage Ogre. I think I want this celebration because we're in pack 2 and we could get something else. This is tough. I really want this Origin Spellbomb too. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, sorry about getting so sidetracked about what I was talking about before. I'm gonna take the liquid metal coating here. Yeah, so after Paris, there is American GP, which obviously, if I'm in Europe, I'm not going to be going to that. And then there's a German one, and then at some point, I think there's and then a Japanese one, which I may or may not go to because it's Kobe, and I used to live very close to Kobe, so I might actually go attend that depending on how things go for me financially. And after that, there's one in either London or Spain, somewhere down the line. So I might like go to both of those as well. So I might be in Europe up until like beginning of May or something like that, or end of April. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty like it looks like the beginning of next year is going to be a lot of fun. The only thing is, like, financially, I'm sort of like in a bind right now because my contract at work just expired, so I'm out of work and I'm looking for money. So just need to try and find something part-time until February, pretty much, and just save up money and take a vacation, pretty much. So and then find full-time work after I come back. Hopefully, we'll see.